Yo, if you haven't seen the previous episode, the link is in the description. But if you have, then grab a waterproof snack, because we're diving under the surface.
I think I'm ready to move on to Dooley here.
Okay, Dooley, our favorite one.
Always your favorite too?
I mean, I
Of the starting three, I would guess.
yeah, I'm not sure if I like his design the most, but I'm really curious about this core mechanic. I really wonder if there are, like, if the item set accounts for right stacking and left stacking or anything in between. Like, I'm sort of jumping ahead, but core, well, is the like this main mechanic of dualies. Is it wise to put your core all the way to the left or all the way to the right, or is it always more beneficial for you to keep it somewhere in the middle?
Well, from some of the gameplay we've seen in some of the item reveal videos, I can't remember which one. It shows the core all the way to the very left, and so it's like advancing all the items to the right. So the core is just
Mhm.
there to like help the other items versus the items helping the core.
I guess if you keep it on the left, you would sort of leave it as a support item that just helps out rest of your build. While if you were to put it all the way to the right, when other items are advancing it, it could be the main source of damage.
Exactly. That's what it seems like for sure.
If you were to put your core on the right, I think you would like to gather as many small items with low cooldowns to refresh it all the time.
You said your concern was, is it going to be usually better to put it in the middle and not on the sides?
Mhm.
I kind of was worried about the opposite thing. Like, is every dually build going to be core is only support or core is only attack mostly? You know what I mean? Because I kind of like the idea of having to like be really careful about where you put it. Like, should it be in the middle? Should it be to the left? Or is it like, this is a support core build, so I'm just gonna throw the thing to the left and get other items.
Yeah, I get you. Your idea now just made me think about Dooley's item set must be created with the core in mind as the main thing that it all revolves around, because there must be part of the item set devoted to small items that charge quickly, because we know that core exists and we want to advance it. So what advances the core the best? Well, small, quickly charging items. And we also want bigger, hard hitting items that require a lot of time to charge. I suppose this balancing act should be present in the game.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting, but like, you design things a certain way, and then it's like, well, it's always just better to throw it as a support or the main damage item. So you can also upgrade the core to do other things, I'm assuming too, but we really don't know what that looks like. So
True. I mean, I assume that core, when it's upgraded, just either deals more damage or its charge time is lowered, or maybe both. But I wouldn't expect for the core to like advance other items for 2 seconds instead of one, because that would be a great difference, right? Than simply like lowering its charge time from 11 seconds to 10.
yeah, that sounds kind of broken, to be honest. If you can keep it making the advance faster, like way faster.
Yeah, exactly. I trust Reynad and the team that they can make a good game. Like, Reynad has been playing card games for probably past 20 years, so I guess he saw a couple of cards in his life, at least three.
Yeah, oh yeah, he probably does way more than we do. So
Yes.
definitely me. That's what makes it interesting. But the the dually core, is his main mechanic here. Can the is I know you can't sell the core. Can you put it in the chest, or is it
Ooh,
always locked on the battlefield?
I have no idea, but that is actually pretty interesting. Though I would assume it is locked to your board because it is like this the main mechanic of Dooley, but maybe you can swap it.
I
Maybe.
kind of had the same idea. Like, it's probably it makes more sense for it to be stuck on the board, but maybe they allow, and it's probably almost never a good idea to take it off the board. But I was wondering if they allowed you to put in the chest, maybe because there are, for build variety sort of situations. Maybe there is a time when the core is not really worth doing, and you want to just have more because Dooley has like the robot friends sort of
Hmm.
build. So maybe you just want to have all robot friends, and there's no reason to have the core out or something like that.
That is possible. To be fair, core seems like really powerful item, so you would need like even more powerful item to substitute it, right? So
Yeah.
it would need to be like an orbital cannon, at least.
Is the core a medium weapon?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so it's pretty dang good. So I don't really see why you would ever want to take it off.
Yeah, let's say there is an item that boosts your other weapons, so it would boost core as well. Also, the fact that it is a weapon would mean things that freeze weapons, for example, would affect the core as well.
Ooh, I didn't think about that. That's weird because so you'll always want to, maybe not always, but you'll want to go for weapon synergy with Dooley probably
Mhm.
just because of it actually being a weapon.
I guess we'll need to wait probably another month to see everything. Editing me here. Actually, closed beta will launch on October 30th. It's only 2 more weeks. Okay, back to the video. And kids, don't worry, when the beta starts and we get our hands on the game, we'll probably make more substantial videos than this speculation fiesta.
Yeah, it's just like everything's a guess here right now because we've seen just such random amounts of information on everything.
Hmm.
It's going to be funny to look back at this in the future and be like, oh gosh, we were so off.
Or it will turn out that we are both Nostradamus's second and third like comings.
At the same time.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so we can talk more about his mechanics beside having a core. My favorite, fire thrower, no, a flamethrower, but I don't know. I think this is going to haunt me from now on. Flamethrower exists, and judging by the things that Reynard said in that reveal video, it seems that burning is a big part of Dooley's identity. Like, I think that there will be other burning items that will like make at least a portion of his item set.
It seems like that's his main sort of effect he can do, just for, at least just from what we've seen. They showed off a lot of his items in the burning, including a lot of his friends in the in his other sort of mechanic with all of his robot friends. They also have a lot of burning.
I didn't watch it that closely, so I can't confirm that. But my idea of Dooley, like, we know he's a sentient robot, which isn't something that's common. I think somebody said that he's the first or the only robot that gains sentient. Sentient. I can't pronounce that word. Can you help me?
That's basically it. Sentient.
Dooley gained sentience. I can't pronounce that.
I mean, that's close enough. That's basically it.
Okay. So we know that burning is a thing, but what other things could a little sentient robot do? Because other thing that we know about him is that he, upon receiving his mind, he decided to liberate all other robots, or at least sort of provide them with rights.
I get the impression like he's trying to liberate them. You know what I mean? Like he's not very successful
I mean, he
necessarily.
doesn't even have hands, so his options are limited.
He does in that Mega Dually skin though.
But I don't remember hands on that skin. He gets
Oh, maybe
legs,
there's not.
but I don't think he gets arms. I would assume that since Dooley is all about this robotics, mechanics, and all that jazz, I think he'll have things like cannons, tanks, maybe like rocket launchers. We learned that he uses jetpack in the main trailer, so maybe a jetpack will be one of the items in his set. So maybe some sort of vehicle-based cards.
Yeah, that would make sense. I'm not really sure I have too much to add. I'm just not entirely sure. But
I mean, I'm just saying first thing that comes to mind, so I can be way off base, but since we know that Pig is going to focus on strength, maybe Dooley will focus on speed?
That would make sense. That'd be interesting too.
Because, like, if I think about computers or machines, at least from like human perspective, we all use those to increase our brain power, firepower, our speed. Like, we improve our capabilities. So I guess those things will also improve him in some way. I mean, I guess most of the items will give you stats in some way or another.
But
Yeah, go ahead.
on his page, he has, like every character has like those three things, like kind of three build types, I
Uh-huh.
guess, or whatever
Yeah.
at the bottom. His bottom one says speed up, fine tune your systems to speed your items and gain additional bonuses. Yeah, you're right. Like I think that's confirmation right there.
My instincts are correct. Also, we can read that with a veritable arsenal of robotic weaponry at his disposal and grand visions of robot kind's freedom from the fleshy chains of human oppression, both things I already mentioned, Dooley is living proof of massive things coming in minuscule packages. Alright, so definitely robots, definitely guns, definitely electronics. I think we can safely assume that as well.
I feel like he's kind of the game's mascot. You know what I mean? Like as of now, like the cinematic trailer, he's zooming around and the it kind of follows him. So I kind of expect to see a lot of him in promotional material, and just
I'm
seems like he's
pretty
in.
sure Reynard just copied the Star Wars' homework. Like, we had R2D2 in original trilogy and I guess the prequels as well. And in the sequels we have BB-8, which, who knew, is also a ball with orange elements.
I didn't think about that, but that is a little bit similar. It works. I don't fix it if it's not broken. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Dooley's design is fairly cool. In the one of the older videos about Dooley, we could see other sketches for his early design. And I think if I were CEO of Tempo, I would probably choose another design, but this one is, I guess, okay.
Yeah, it's fair enough. I feel like it'll do numbers for a certain audience. You know what I mean? I think they'll love him. Think he's cute. There'll be like a group that just are fanboys,
I
but
mean, give them a month or two and there will be plushies sold on eBay and Amazon. Like, literally, that's a ball with a scarf. Like, that's so easy to make.
I've seen those what is it? Like those statues going around. I'm not sure if they were like a reward item for backing the game or what, but those look cool with big Dooley statues people have gotten.
I haven't seen them.
Yeah, they're on the Discord.
Okay, I must
Somebody
have
showed one
missed
off a
them.
while back.
See. Do we have anything else about Dooley?
I don't think I do.
Okay, so we now talked about our main cast of the Bazaar, or at least Bazaar's beta, so now you know what to expect from those characters. Thanks for watching. If you want, leave a like, comment and subscribe. It will be much appreciated. Also, if you have not yet registered for a Bazaar account, use the link in the description. It would be really cool if you did. Like always, the next episode is going to be on Blake's channel on Thursday. See you then!
Bye.